it is quite another amazing, what is this that I do? Who knows? But it is amazing that about 25,000 people have gone through this process of changing their gender for ulterior motive. People who do it because they don't feel comfortable in their skin, because they could have been some type of a victim of an experiment through other dark demonic beings, is different. This is somebody who either was on the run, and this, I would never, ever, ever have left just like that, and I would never, ever have fucking ratted, or I believe you know that, but you couldn't find someone in particular, or you couldn't figure out how things happened, yeah? I can't do to somebody, I can't do that. So if anybody believes that I had something to do with something that involves betrayal and lying, it will never be me. I will put myself in, I will jump in a fucking fire before I will do that. And this is another reason why they had to hide how bad these attacks were on me, because a lot of these attacks happened because whether you remember this or not, Barack, there was a meeting at a function. You wanted to speak to me about something. I wouldn't give you time. And then there was a point where I was attempted to be initiated into a government organization, and then I found out along the way that it was to infiltrate certain cartels. I wouldn't do it. This is why I'm in the situation that I'm in. There's somebody that Manning was sitting with. I'm not sure if you ever acted on that, but there are people that are around some of you who have footage of me denying and saying, well, then I guess I'll be attacked. Okay, if you truly knew the story without all of this fabrication, I'm talking to members, you would show up here and remove me and put me somewhere. If you knew, and I don't want to get into the financial part of it, but just who I am as a woman and what I've experienced, because I wouldn't betray you or any of your family members. I won't betray myself. Once you got that straight, that's it. You won't betray him. Why would you? Right, so about 25,000, Fort Wayne, Fort Bragg. Of course they're doing these on military bases where they can protect what's going on. Some of these people don't even know that's what's going on in these cryogenic labs, is that they're taking even some people that they know. This is what they'll do. We sent you are on the run, we set you up, and we blackmailed or threatened you to steal this, steal their grandchild, steal their safe, whatever means more to you. For most of you, it's your fucking money, and that's just the way that the world is right now. They'll send them back into your life. I know you think I'm fucking crazy for saying this shit, but can we just at least admit that the shit that I say, it's deep, it's profound, it's fucked up, but so's the world. You're still in this program of what a wonderful. It's the opposite of that. People are dark, they're jealous, they're envious, they compete, and we don't even know what fucking gender they are now. So now you got men acting like pussies, and you got females acting like jealous, misogynistic men. Girl, here ain't got time for it, but I know that there's some of you where you see shit the way I do. I command and demand to be brought into your life somehow, or vice versa. I can't take it anymore. I'm so tired of knowing what's out there and then being by myself. I'm tired of it. This comes to an end. It's just fucking weird. So let's get into some specifics about what's going on in these places. They're not freezing cryos. This isn't that cold cryogenics. It's steroid, anabolism, metabolism, endurance tests, stealth mode, graphic designs. So it feels like they could be scanning, or what are you guys fucking doing? So listen, may I? I'm going to. For those of you who are like, all right, this could get real dangerous. I mean, at what point do people that can stop this? What, you think you're not going to be a product of this eventually? Some of you, they're already working. Who's this now? Someone's name is Jen, but they're a male. Nope. some of you had opportunities to do something and you were bought, or you didn't think it was that important, or you thought that what I was saying was nuts, and now things happened and it's like, well, if I got that opportunity again, there it is. There's one in Detroit, MCM, that's just what they're saying, MCM, and sometimes they alter the answers because I need to say something in code so somebody else won't make it there first. But if it comes out of my mouth, there's a reason. If it goes in it, there's a reason too. Where else? Dallas. There's a crown, something with a crown. I don't know if it's the crown on it that could represent Freemasons or, yeah. It's actually a Freemason logo from years ago, the crown. Yeah, well, whatever happened since then, it's not like it was patented, I don't believe, but that could just be an altered version of it, though, yeah. What else? Taking DNA from giants, like Andre the Giant, shit like that. Natural born giants, and implanting DNA mixed with some cryogenics. It's hard to do while they're still alive. They'll push themselves to try to figure that out now, even if people have to lose their lives because of it. Right, thank you. I do feel like most people know that the world has to drop because of this. And whoever's left standing, I guess, you know, there's a reason. Right, look up that video where it says the CIA, I forget what it was, just type in CIA or FBI undercover transformation male to female, right? Just type that in. Well, they're not using aesthetics anymore. They're actually going under they're having surgery. This is why, yeah, Ivan, this is what they are, well, that could have been when I talked about people putting other people's faces on. People have done that, actually. They've actually done that. Yeah, there's a Martin that did that, and he just hasn't told you yet. No, it wasn't against you. That's why I feel like just tell him. You know, he's interested in these kind of things. He's a lot darker than you think. But a lot of us are. But now it's, well, that's messy. And that messed up some people's original face. Then they started, well, at first it was gluing aesthetics on, and then people could know, they'd noticed, and they even grabbed their faces and stuff. What we're going to have to do now is make it permanent. So, this is what they're doing. If you feel like you could be a prospect for something like this, I mean on the side where you're the one being preyed on, I would spend whatever time you can alone. They'll get to your fucking kids somehow. And who knows, maybe I'm intervening in karma. Maybe some of you did some fucked up shit and manipulated shit to get shit off of somebody else, and that you deserve this. But I have to talk about it for those that don't. You know, if at some point I wind up helping out somebody that doesn't deserve it, this is the way the world goes. No more. No more. Arguing and fighting. This is violence. This is chaos. This is a lot of people fighting right now. Why? It could be 5 of them, 5 to 7 people fighting. This is a bar fight. What's going on? Hold on a second. So if somebody threw a drink, you can remove the problem. Why would you interrupt your fucking good time? Aren't you guys there to have a good time and to get away from some other shit? Now you're just going to bring... That's it. All right. Have a great day, loves. Yeah. What else is here? Somebody is going crazy because of a post on a platform. There are people arguing, or something that you posted on a platform is going to cause quite the stir. You also have some people doing some type of sexual acts when it comes to either something you say, the shit you talk about. You could sing on there, or there's something that you do. For someone, it's dancing. Oh, it is a shame. It's a shame that you can't post the videos on social media. on something with this free world that we live in, where you could teach people how to do this, how men how to do this with their. Let me go crazy on you. Yeah, so I do feel like somebody's kind of on the cusp of harming themselves. I feel vain, which makes me angry because I feel that I'm better than I really am. You do believe you're better than you are. That is correct. So you're, yeah, you know. He. That would be explained that, let's say that some people just recently, as of maybe 6 years ago, July of 2020 maybe it was right after somebody was put somewhere, there was another plan by somebody else. I'm not sure who's involved. You fucking people just don't know when to stop. I mean, it's weird. Hi. So there's something about a dick. This could definitely be my post that's making some people angry. Who would this make angry? Judy? It would make Judy angry? No, but it would make a Lisa angry when everybody's insane. These will be the people that tell you that you're insane, and meanwhile what happens is this. I need to hide. Well, okay, well, we're going to turn you into a male. We're going to give you a dick. We're not going to tell you further down the line that the medications for this are either going to stop working or they're going to stop being produced, but a reversal is going to happen. And now somebody's going to lose their hair, like they may, it's going to be in different areas for different reasons. Yep, they're going to lose feeling in their penis because something wasn't done, something was done impulsive. When these things are done for government reasons, and I want it now, they don't give a fuck. What? You're going to tell me that these people care about your life in the long run? What happens to you with this? Because I could feel that there are some females that turned into males, and they don't know how to work. They don't know what to do with these things. Like I spent my life seeing myself with that. Now, right. When they can bring in things to make you grow at a rapid rate, you would never know that these people were women. Thank you, Dana. May I? Who is this Letho or something like that? They are a woman, but they're a Rebecca. Remember how small she was? They're building Thank you for listening, sir. They're building cyborgs. Yeah, it's different when someone's petite and they turn into a male. You can tell, like, there's just something up. It's very different when you can multiply their size by 3 within a year. What this does to your insides. Do you know the stress and the pressure that you're putting on your organs? I process this weird shit with music, really. Music and a strange type of anger and ire that comes out in different ways with me. It is a lot. It's a lot of information, and it's just a lot of testing. Too much testing. And then these people's lives are just a cyclical process of testing this and then adding to that and then adding, and maybe something new comes in and we'll add this test to that. This is all you do. I don't remember when the last time was that I sat on a beach. I don't know when the last time was I took a break, because now my brain is fucking on nitrous. Like, what can you just chill, man? Go get on some fucking Xanax. Forget saving this world. Anybody who's interested, forget it. You're just as insane as those destroying it. Feed the poor till there are no rich no. Since everybody wanted to turn against a plan that was supposed to work for the people who have suffered, now everybody will just suffer. I mean, officially done with caring about who has what and who's living in squalor. I just don't give a fuck. This bothers me, though. It bothers me because they're altering Dick, and I'm a huge fan. And I'm angry. I'm angry because women like me who attract primal men, we have a hard time getting them because some of them had women come into their lives, but they're actually men. And now I can't fucking get my dick hard because they're a man and they're starting to look like it, and all this la-di-da fairy dust is wearing off. Life is funny, skies are sunny. Right. Ooh. This is, I have a dick now, Queen of Swords, but somebody, some surgeon, removed it. Is there a chemical imbalance that happens when something, a certain artery is cut? No. The chemical imbalance is that they don't feel right with the parts that they have. This is the misfit toy that can tell that they're different. And I don't believe it's because people around them are making them feel that way. They are the people around them, right? It's his self-judgment and self-acknowledgement saying, it's hard to deny now what's going on with me. So somebody's going to look more feminine. It'll be aged male feminine. It's going to be weird, but look what you did. You either did this so that you could rip a couple apart, and these could be couples where these women, these cocks were revered. It's a problem. Once you get one that's, and say you get lucky with one of these, just cocks, right? And the man connected to it is just as, what else is there? I mean, as a real, what else do you need? Let's just say it's a woman too. Let's say that the woman in her verse is, let's say you have one of each. All the other things that come with that. Yeah, these are the holy, for me, this is what it is, because you're, I mean, what other reason are we here? Is everybody here just to stress and work? That's it? And pay bills? Put me in a 1-bedroom apartment with somebody like that, with just what I need, and I'm good. Simple man. Yeah, this other shit, why people have to do this, is because of needing more, and feeling like I have to do what my boy did, even though he went through law school and did it the right way. You're comparing yourself to people who did it the right way, and have a lot more than you. This becomes this constant uphill battle with no end in sight. There's a lack of mothering. And mothering is nurturing. So let's not, I'm not giving dads a pass, but there's a lack of mothering where it instills vigor, something where you refuse to do something that's beneath you for material gain. Yeah, especially people that do it for free. I don't have to sell my soul. I will just I'll give it. Yeah, these people think that when they want it back, they can get it, or they can buy it back. Who knows, right? I'm a woman. You find a woman and you find love. Dare I say that, as much as I understand it, because it's been like this over homosexuality has destroyed men. And I love, right? And the ones who, because I can just say humans destroyed it, and now we're all involved. And I did say that humans have descended and they make me sick. I can't help that I'm a human form, but I'm not one of those. I know that, though. I don't make myself sick, and I don't make other people sick unless it's with jealousy and envy. That's it. I don't know what else to say. This excessive homosexuality absolutely is no question, this is not up for debate, has fucking destroyed man. And I will not have it anymore. So you're in a loving homosexual relationship and you don't bother people, and I don't try to force this shit on others. These are my favorite type. There are others though who you want every man to be gay and every woman to just stay away. No. No, and it's going to take for men to be like this too. You're surrounded by guys because you're not really letting it be known within yourself that I miss women. I miss them. You don't have to say that you miss them to spend time with them, because some of you are still dealing with shit from other people, right? Others. I miss women. I just miss their presence. I miss that woman that makes me feel, just her walking, just make it like that. And make it for selfish reasons, then at least to start this type of flow where you're telling something that I require, I command or demand that this type of woman be brought into my life again. I mean, you can just say it with a feeling, and it may be someone who serves you coffee. Don't look at it as I'm gonna meet someone and we're gonna go have drinks, or I'm gonna meet someone and we're gonna wind up making plans to go on a date. It could be somebody that rings up your food and shit. You know what I mean? Don't look for the costume. This could be the homeless girl. These are the people that someone's having a hard time. They're not going to leave the house. They're in a room or at a crawl space. Someone's in a crawl space. Nope. This is a female. This is a mom. This is a thief, though, when it comes to business deals. They are in the crawl space. Can you feel that feeling? Crawl space could be in a child's room or in a room upstairs. Yeah, it could be one of those. They could have put a chair or somehow tried to... Yeah, all right. Yeah, this is a fake cop. This is an undercover cop that does bad business deals. Yep. And I feel like they can only have one arm good, so... Or it's about to be that way. Yeah, so something's not going to be put back the right way. It'll be uneven. Okay. Be careful when you walk in there. It could be an attic type of fucking crawl space. It feels very uneasy. So be careful walking. That could be how they got hurt. A lot of people do this. The reason that they keep doing this, sir, and I know you're getting agitated, there's something else about money. Do you see how now all of a sudden we're all ears? This has to stop. But this shit where you don't see valuable information as worth money, but then further down the road you use that to get something and you forget that somebody gave you that idea. This is why if you're not gonna compensate somebody for something like that, at least stop nitpicking them. You know what I mean? Or stop judging them. But the reason they're telling me this is because a lot of people, there are some people who knew about this, but they always get hurt on some type of board. Okay? You could be a Taurus. This could even be an old church or something, or some type of building that resembles some type of weird history, or you can feel it. There were some rituals done in here. In the dark. Yeah, they do it in the dark. So I don't know if there's electricity here or something's up where they do this shit. They never bring, or one person did it. One person, it's supposed to be found by you. They want you to search, and because people that have gotten information from me, they feel like I spoiled people, and now it's doing more harm than good when I give too much information. Okay, that's it.